What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be my weekly reading vlog introduction. Now, I have been doing so bad. I've only been reading one book a week, and I need to get on that. I need to get better. But I think I am doing better because I have started enjoying reading again. Because before, I think I was in a really bad slump. I feel like I was doing it as a chore rather than a hobby. And now, I don't think I'm doing that. So, also I cut my box on a Welch's fruit snack. I cut my finger on a Welch's fruit snack box, if you're wondering. Yeah, also the lighting looks so good right now. Like, it's still kind of like shadowy, but I kind of like the fact that it's more yellow than straight white. It feels more personal. It feels more personal. Anyway, books that I want to read. I'm starting with 2, not including my Kindle book. I don't have an audiobook at the moment, but we all know that that is subject to change. I really want to re-listen to 1984. Yeah, so Kindle book is the last one by Rachel Housel Hall. I plan on reading that more. I got the Kindle app on my phone, so it's easier for me to kind of switch back and forth if I need to, because like if I'm not home, whatever. Yeah, also, I'm in the middle of reading Collide by Balcabra. I started reading this yesterday, which was Valentine's Day, because I was going to do a Valentine's Day vlog that never ended up happening. I'm on page 134. I don't know how many pages are in here. Let's find out together, guys. Oh, there's a bonus scene. I want to find the bonus scene. So there's 383 pages. I think I'm making good progress with this. I'm reading it really quickly. It's very easy to digest, and I think I like it because it's not like super heavy, and I've been reading super heavy books recently. Yeah, speaking of super heavy, I really want to read The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller this week. So hopefully once I finish this, I can pick this up. I do know that this is probably not going to be an easy read, but I don't care. I want to read it. Also, I found out this book came out in 2011. I don't know why I thought this book was newer. Oh, I'm sorry, 2012. About 2012. I don't know why I thought this book was newer. I don't know why I thought Madeline Miller was so much younger than she actually is. These are the books I got for this month. Not this month, this week. If I can finish these, I will probably pick up Hunting Adeline. As you know, I take my Kindle to work with me every day. Also, if you are interested in any book updates, if you are interested in any writing updates, I started using my Threads again, which is just maddie.norton. Yeah, I love Threads. It's like Twitter, but better. And it's way easier to use. So, yeah, anyway, that's all for the intro. I am going to probably read some. Yeah, I'm also going out later, so maybe I'll like really vlog some of that, because I had a fun time editing the Crumble vlog. Okay, so I'm about to go out in about 30-45 minutes. I got to page 158, 159, which is chapter 22 of Collide, but I would like to officially add a book to my TBR, which I know is adding a lot, but I just received my first ARC on my Kindle. It's Smother by Daya Winters, and I would love to tell you more when I read it, when I get the full synopsis of it. But yeah, some more support indie authors, support small authors, support me writing my book. Again, hook up with me on Threads, hook up with me on TikTok. I do a quarterly book video there, but if you like my lifestyle content, then that's mostly my lifestyle content. Again, on Instagram, I only post books on my story. But I would also like to start posting more on my Instagram, just in general. Yeah. And what do I think about my social media? I know it's all down below. I did just make a Fable and a Goodreads. If you want me to add my link to, well, I've had a Goodreads, but I did just make a Fable. If you want that link, let me know. I'll start putting it below. And Threads is like my new favorite social media app. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. Also, I want to start annotating my books more. Maybe like, not like this one, because this is just a fun, like easy, lighthearted read. But like this one, I want to like write in it. I want to highlight it. I think the reason why I'm so not okay with that is because like if I highlight it, then I feel like I can't give it away. And maybe that's why like I'm so like, but I feel like this isn't a book I'm going to give away. Like I feel like I'd only like annotate books I would never give away. Y'all know what I mean? I feel like y'all know what I mean. Also, I don't know what that light is. I feel like it's my laptop, or is it? Okay, it's my flower lamp. I don't know why I thought it was my laptop at first. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready. Okay, here's my full going out outfit, minus the rings and the lips. I have not gone out in so long. I feel rusty. So, side of my room I've never seen before. I'm gonna watch a show, or not a show. I'm gonna watch YouTube. I'm gonna eat. Those are the rings. That's the necklace I never take off. That's me. Hey. I'm hoping, because I don't have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Like, I could realistically go into work, like, super hungover, super tired. I'm not going to. But I could potentially finish this book tonight. Knock on wood. I'm gonna have a lot of books now added to this TBR. And I only have 2 weeks left of February, on top of the 4 other books that I need to read. So I have to finish all 4 this week. So I will be doing nothing, literally nothing, but reading and working this week. Okay, it's currently 6:30 in the morning. I've been up since like about 4:30 because these new meds are kicking my butt. My alarm just went off. Did my phone just shift? There we go. When I got to page 28 of Smothered by Dale Winters, I really like the writing style. I don't know how I feel about it yet because I'm still like super like at the beginning. It's about 380 pages, I believe. So I'm gonna give it to like 50% before I like actually give a review ish. But all I know about this is so far is that our main characters are Hannah and Ethan, and we're following Hannah's perspective. And she just met Ethan, and she is going to meet his mother, and they got married after 4 months. I do know that this involves child loss, which is a really hard subject for me. It's a really hard topic for me. So we'll see how well I do with that. Anyway, I got to page 166 of Collide, which is chapter 23. I'm not halfway yet, but I'm pretty close to it. I'm really hoping that I can get this done and I can finish Smothered by the end of the day. I don't know why, but Smothered was only on my phone. I sent it to my Kindle and it hasn't shown up yet. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I have it on my phone, so I'm just gonna read it there. I do have work today, but I get off pretty early, so we'll see how well that works out. Yeah. I'm going to go make breakfast. I'm thinking of downloading the Heated Rivalry book, like just the first one on Audible. My tummy is growling. I'm so hungry. What the heck? Anyway, but just the first one, just to see how I like it, because once I read the first one, I feel like I'll be able to watch the show, because I've heard that they're pretty similar, but I also heard that the book is better. I heard that the book is better by someone who didn't read, or doesn't read ever, so that gives me hope. Anyway, I'm gonna go make breakfast. That's all for this update. I'm gonna bring my Kindle, my phone, obviously, and my book with me to work. It's just a meeting today, or like training, so it should be a pretty easy day. I probably won't read much while at work, but we do get a lunch break, so we'll see how well that works out. Okay, so it's about 3:50 p.m. on Monday the 16th. I'm at page 37 of Smother by Dale Winters. Also, I finally have a little of what it is, of what it's about. So basically we're following Hannah and Ethan, a newlywed couple, and Hannah is living next to or near Ethan's mother-in-law, Margaret. Well, apparently Margaret is like kind of creepy, kind of suspicious, and she has an uneasy, like uneasy feeling in her gut. And so now she's wondering if she's trying to trust her instincts, if she should just continue going with Margaret's games for her love of Ethan, or so on and so forth. But that's basically what I've got so far. Like I said, I'm only 37 pages in because I'm reading it on my phone. I hate that I cannot for the life of me figure out why it's not transferring to my Kindle, even though I hit send to Kindle and it's connected to the same account. Anyway, I did read some of Collide this morning. I don't know where I last updated, but I'm at chapter 25, which is page 182. Yeah. I'm going to probably keep reading more of Smother while I'm in bed, pretty much until I fall asleep, because I'm tired, because I woke up early this morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock and I did not go back to sleep. So okay, so it's currently 6:45ish. Sorry, yeah, 6:35, and I started listening to Heated Rivalry, and now I'm saying this with someone who loves Red, White, and Royal Blue. This book has no plot other than doing it, and like if that's your thing, like, good for you, like, so happy for you. But like, and because it's an audiobook, I'm going to finish it just because I want to listen to an audiobook. But like, at the same time, what are we doing? Like, you can definitely tell that this used to be a fan fiction. This 100% was written on like Wattpad. Yeah. And like, I love a good I love a good sports romance. I love a good queer romance. That's not the issue. The issue is the fact that there is no plot. Like, there's no hockey game. Like, we're kind of like seeing some stuff, but it's like, next chapter, oh, like, I just lost the hockey game. Time to fuck. No! Show me the hockey game. Show me him losing the hockey game. Show me the feelings of him seeing him on the ice, in the rink. Literally do anything. Oh my gosh. I need to put you guys down. Hang on. And like, I'm not gonna like spoil it, but like, there's really nothing to spoil. And like, I wanted to watch the show, right? Because in my head, it's similar to Heartstopper, right? Where like you have like the rugby thing going on. But no, this is literally just like, I got my Bible over there, right? And I'm ready to pull it out for the first time in like almost 4 months. Okay? I haven't touched her in so long. She has dust. And I want to pull her out and cleanse my ear holes and my eyeballs. And I was so excited too, because everyone was like, it's so good, it's so good. Is it? Is it? Or are you just an addict? Is it? Or do you just like to fetishize people? Okay, I still haven't seen the show, but I would like to add, is it? Or do you just like the show? Or is it because it's just popular? Like, why do you like Heated Rivalry? Yeah, so anyway, that's what I feel about that. On to Smother by Daya Winter. I am really enjoying the book. It's a very straightforward, like, writing aspect where you can, she's like, the main character is telling you she's afraid, Hannah's telling you she's afraid, but I wish that we could get more of her, like, her feeling in it, like there's like a pit in my stomach, or it feels like the air grew cold because Margaret is calling, like something like physical that makes her do it. However, we did get to a part of the book that I won't spoil, even though it is within the first 50 pages. I'm not going to spoil it, because I think it's like, this could be like a really big like development in the book, but I'm finally like, ooh, what's gonna happen? So yeah, but unfortunately, my meds have kicked in, and that means I'm going to be asleep within the next couple of minutes. And that's devastating news, because I really, really want to read. I want to read Collide, because I haven't read that since like 4 this morning. And I've been up for 14 hours. So, and I also haven't written anything today, which is not good. Not good at all, guys. So, I need to pick on an apple for tomorrow. I made my lunch, though. I think that's what really, like, pushed me over the edge and made me tired, was just sitting and doing nothing for a very long time. I don't want to try and wake myself up, just because I do have to be, like, go to sleep at some point because I have work tomorrow. But, yeah, that's it, guys. That's this update. Me being disappointed in Heated Rivalry, and me being excited to read the next chapter in Smothered. And really wanting to read Collide. I was really hoping to finish Collide today, and the fact that I didn't makes me so sad, but it's not going to take me all week. It will not. I'm saying it right now. It will not take me all week. I'm gonna like cut and be like, oh, it took me all week. No, it did not take me all week. I'm going to finish it by tomorrow. I'm gonna finish it. Okay, guys, this is gonna be my new vlogging position. I love this angle. It's so personal. I'm in the middle of chapter 18 of my audiobook, which is Heated Rivalry, and I'm still like, I'm getting to the point where everyone's like, oh my god, like they have feelings for each other. I'm still like, this is just, I don't like this. But I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna complete it. Maybe I'll watch the show, perhaps, because I've heard that there's less in it. Hopefully. I got to page 60 of Smothered by Day of Winter, my fault. And I will say, the line, I seem to be holding a breath I didn't know I was holding, is very repetitive, but I can look past it because I'm actually like kind of interested in the plot. Because it's about like an evil, conniving mother-in-law. And that's awesome. I love hating my mother-in-law because I was almost in that position. It's my first one. My second one, I love her. I still talk to her every day. Now I got to page 200 of Collide. Now, I actually need to write my book now. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to set a timer for an hour because I have everything set for tomorrow. My lunch is made, my coffee is made, or like preset, I guess. I'm just gonna wear leggings and a t-shirt tomorrow. You will not get me in business casual. Sorry. Honestly, it's not even business casual. It's just casual. Because typically I'm just in jeans and a t-shirt, or like jeans and a sweater or something like that. Like my bag is made. With the exception of my glasses. I put my glasses in there because I don't wear them right off the bat. Because technically, like, I can see without my glasses. It's just for if I get headaches. I've showered. I've done my skincare. I've brushed my teeth. I've had my tea. Literally, there's no reason for me to stall anymore. But I think I'm going to do 30 minutes of my poetry book, 30 minutes of editing my first and second chapter. Yeah, I'm going to do 30 minutes of my poetry book, 30 minutes of one of my sci-fi books. Because one of them is going to go like straight into the archive for right now, and I'm not going to touch it, not going to look at it. It's just going to exist there, and I'm going to get the other two done first. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while I have BookTube playing in the background. And in case you're wondering what it looks like in here, I put a bunch of my little treats up here. There's my Miss Dewart fragrance box. I love keeping them. Blankets. More blankets, some fuzzy stuff. More blankets, hoodies. I have a little galaxy light. I have sensory toys, stuff like that. But yeah, this is essentially what it looks like. It's not perfect, but this is my little office that I love to sit in. And if I need to, I always have an overhead light. So, you know what? Yeah, I love being in here. And I love all my blankets. Okay, so it's just past 8. I wrote 1,020 words, I believe. And I'm going to call it done for tonight because I want to read Collide. And I'm also starting to get tired. So I didn't write in my poetry book, which is fine. I wrote in my little sci-fi book. I wrote one whole chapter, which isn't good, but it's better. And I'm hoping that I can write at least one chapter every day moving forward because each chapter is about 1,000 words. I'm hoping to have about 30 chapters, so about 30,000 words. Yes. And I'm hoping to make this a 2-book, like, duology. But if I need to make it more, if I need to make it longer, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Okay, so it's currently 8:30. That is how long I managed to stay awake. I got to page 69 of my Kindle book, which is Smothered by Day of Winter, and I got to page 210 of Collide by Balcabra. I am really, really liking this book. I genuinely think this might be my first 5-star book of the year. I'm very excited. With Smother, I'm enjoying it. Ethan is pissing me off. I feel like that was kind of like a given, though. I feel like he's supposed to piss you off. I feel like I say that about one character in every book. But like, I really like how we're seeing like the frustration being portrayed in the book, because it's very straightforward, but it's also like not straightforward at all. And I think it's a really interesting concept. I'm very excited to keep reading more. Okay, so it's currently 7:30 in the morning on Wednesday, the 18th. And today is the day that I finish all 3 of the books that I'm currently in the middle of. I'm talking about Smothered, which I got to page 91. I will be finishing it today, even though I have like 200 more pages of it. But I'm reading it pretty quickly. It's a pretty easy read. Well, I mean, it's a dark read, but it's quick. It's fast-paced. It's a thriller. I love thrillers. So I'm hoping I can finish that, and it's on my phone, so I can read it at work. I can read it in the car when I'm waiting. I can read it on my break. It's easy, right? I'm at chapter 24 of Heated Rivalry. I have less than an hour left. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at, like time-wise with that, but I know I have less than an hour, so I'm thinking, like, when I cook like dinner tonight and make my lunch for tomorrow, I'll just listen to the rest of it. I've also been listening to it while writing my book, which I added to in the middle of the night last night. Pretty proud of myself for that. And I'm finally getting to a point where it's no longer just straight doing it. I'm finally getting to like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with, I don't even know their names because all I did was do it. I know one, it's like Shane Hollander and then the Russian guy. That's all I got. But I know for a fact that I can finish that one today, like without a doubt. And then same thing with this one. I'm at page 210 of Collide. It's a chapter break. I'm not like in the middle of it, or I think I'm in the middle of chapter 28. That sounds right. I'm halfway done with this. Again, quick read, easy read, light read. I want to read it. We're gonna finish it, and then I'm going to read the song with Keeley's, and I'm going to finish my Kindle book. The last one by Rachel Housel Hall. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're going to be done, and so I can spend the last week trying to finish the rest of my TBR, which is going to be hard because that's another 4 books, but I won't have a Kindle book. I might have an audiobook. I might re-listen to 1984 because I've been wanting to do that. But Red Rising seems like an easy read. The City in Glass seems like an easy read. Hooked, I know, is an easy read. I just couldn't get into it. And then that leaves Hunting Adeline, which is the really thick book. And if I don't finish it, I'll just put it on Time March TBR and I'll follow the same rules that I always do, like I did with Hooked. Because that was my December pool. And I still haven't read it. So I need to do that. Those might be my 2 priority books for next week. So we'll see. And then I need to figure out my March TBR. Hopefully it's not as long. And then as you guys know, I'm trying to expand more. So I might pick up a memoir from on my Kindle. Unless I have a book that falls under whatever I need to do. Like if Frankenstein is on there, boom, got the audiobook. I'll just re-listen to that because I love Frankenstein. I love my spooky classics, guys. That being said, I'm going to at least try to finish the chapter of Collide that I'm in the middle of, and then I gotta go to work. Also, I mixed regular coffee with like pre-made iced coffee, and it tastes really good. It is really good, guys. Please don't mind the fact that I look like this right now, okay? It's currently, oh my gosh, 7:50 p.m. Wednesday, February 18th. I finished Heated Rivalry. I'm not gonna do my spoilers yet because I really need to sit on the fact that I just read nothing, or I'm sorry, I listened to nothing. There was nothing interesting about that. Not a single thing in that book interested me, which makes me so sad because it's so popular. I gave it 3 stars because it was easy to follow. It was a quick read. I liked the concept of it. And I did like the ending. The ending was okay. But I feel like I read straight explicit content, straight spice, which I can do if there's like another thing to it. Like Priest by Sierra Simone, for example. There's the underlying factor of the girlfriend or like the girl and her ex-boyfriend, right? And the fact that he's a priest and he can't be doing that anyway. So, you know. But like, I don't know. I didn't like it, guys. I did not like it at all. Okay, I wasn't gonna update, but I feel the need to update. It's currently 10:03 p.m. It's still Wednesday. I got to page 170 of Smother, and it's finally, I hate the husband. The husband is a victim, but I hate the husband. Like, I feel like that's kind of the point right now. I feel like you're supposed to hate the husband and agree with the wife. And obviously you're supposed to hate the mother-in-law. Like, that's the whole point. But I'm like, again, no spoilers until the end. I'm trying to start doing that. But like, I don't know why I thought that this book was something different, but I'm super happy that it's what it is, because like, I really needed a good thriller, like a straight thriller. And like, there's no spice from what I've read so far, and I'm like halfway through the book at this point. And I'm just like, I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder why we're hiding things. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, why are we hiding things? But like, also, me and Ethan, we're like this. I don't remember my childhood either. Please excuse my roommates if you hear them. It's currently February 19th, Thursday at 9:30 p.m. I am at page 282 of Smother, and we're getting some POV switches, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I understand their like purpose, and I understand them, but I feel like if we were going to do them, it should have come sooner. Like, in the book I'm writing, there are POV switches. There are 3 characters, and every like 7 or so chapters, we switch to a different POV of like an onlooker, but it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, right? I feel like in this one, it seems a little disjointed. But I feel like, one, I don't like the husband. I think he's stupid. Why? But like, and I don't know if he's supposed to be likable or not, which is really getting to me. And I wonder if I get answers at the end of the book, because I have less than 100 pages left. So I'm going to finish it tonight, whether I like it or not, whether I am tired for work tomorrow or not. But I'm also disappointed because I never got to finish Collide. I blame my meds. I'm off my meds right now, and I feel so much better. TMI, but it's the truth. I made dinner, and now I have to write my book. So I'm gonna at least write 1 chapter, maybe more. I wish I had more time in my day. I feel like I don't have enough time in my day. Maybe I'll just like spend a lot of Saturday and Sunday clickety-clacking. But I didn't write anything yesterday. I wrote 1,500 words the day before. I'm aiming for another 1,500 now. I need to be finished by the summer with at least my first draft. Like, now there's a real deadline, guys. I'm startled. But I just need to type. Like, I have my whole book like outlined, planned. I'm writing down quotes for like promotionals. Okay, look at that. It says, you need to learn more to believe you can learn more. Duh. I feel like that's a good quote. I feel like that's a good promotional quote. Okay. Also, why are my knees so red? Don't mind that, guys. any hoodles, any who diddlies, I'm gonna write. Just know that I'm upset I couldn't read Collide. There are POV changes in Smother by Day of Winter, and I need to write. Okay guys, back at my favorite little thing. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna finish Collide by the end of the week? Yeah, I did not finish Collide by the end of the week, but I did obviously finish my audiobook, and I finished Smothered by Day of Winters, and I do still think I can finish Collide by like tomorrow, and then start the Song of Achilles. Now, my thing with the Song of Achilles is like I have to finish that one and Hunting Adeline by the end of the month. Like those are like my two main reads that I have to finish. So I'm hoping that I can like not necessarily one and done Song of Achilles, but like read it like within a day. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we can always try. And then start Hunting Adeline, because if I finish that by Sunday, which I think I could do, then I could read my last 4 technically if you count my Kindle book, which I need to finish desperately by the end of the month. So I also have to finish or figure out all of the new products going into my Project Pan. Spoiler, I finished a ton of products for my Project Pan. So that being said, I'm going to listen to my 1984 audiobook, perhaps, perchance, because I really want to listen to 1984, and I need to write another at least 1,000 words in my book. I'm at 6,142. I wrote like 47. I wrote 47 words today, guys. I have no plans tomorrow. I have no plans Sunday. So I'm hoping to get to 10,000 words by the end of Sunday, which I think I could do if I take most of Saturday to write. And then I obviously have to finish Song of Achilles. Man, it's so hard doing both. I don't know how Haley Pham did this. I guess literally all she did was read and write for a long time and edit, I guess. Unless she has an editor. She probably has a video editor. But yeah, I really enjoyed Smothered. There were a couple of typos in it that honestly did not turn me off from the book at all, because I was reading it so fast that the only reason I caught the typo was because I had to like go back and be like, and I saw it like while I was like scrolling back, not because I was like reading it actively, which really, like, I probably missed a couple more that I just because I was reading it so fast. Okay guys, I know I said some things that were very bold in this video, like I was gonna finish Collide and I did not. However, I did finish 2 other books, and I started 2 other books, so it's not awful. It's not the end of the world, especially since one of those was read with my own 2 eyes and not with my ears. Audiobooks still count though. Actually I started 3 other books. Yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the books that I finished first, and then I'll go into the books I didn't finish. So first I finished Heated Rivalry. I listened to it as an audiobook, and throughout all of my things, I did not enjoy it. It just felt like straight smut, and I was not into that. Like, I don't mind there being smut in a book, but if it completely erases the plot, then what is the point? Like, actually, genuinely, what is the point? Like, I couldn't even tell you what this book is about other than, yeah, they're enemies to lovers. They're not even really enemies to lovers, because they were never really enemies. That's just how the public made them out to be. And then they had sex, and that was it. And it was awful. Low-key. But I did get very close to a 5-star, guys. I don't know why, I just stumbled over my words. I did get very close to a 5-star. I gave Smothered by Day of Winters 4.5 stars. The only reason I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars is because I didn't like the POV changes at the end, where we went into Ethan and Margaret's point of view. I wish we stayed in Hannah's point of view. And of this book, comes out April 21st, I believe, of this year. And it is a psychological thriller about pretty much an evil mother-in-law. And Hannah is trying her best to uncover the truth, uncover all of this stuff, and Margaret is like planting little like evidences. That's not a word. She's like planting little things for her to find and be like, yeah, like I win, like I'm the one giving you this information, like you're gonna find out when I want you to find out. And then like her neighbor across the street, Mrs. Taylor, she is like feeding Hannah little information. And at the end, like Ethan, who I still don't like, Ethan is the husband, I don't like him. It made the twist of him killing his mother way more, but I was also just like, I don't know. I just didn't like Ethan as a character. He just seemed very meh to me. I wish we got like more of him to like signify that like he could have been like he could have had those tendencies. Yeah, I don't know. But also, this is the only book where I've accepted a pregnancy at the end because it makes sense for the story. Yeah. Now on to the books I'm currently reading. I'm re-listening to 1984 by George Orwell. That is my favorite book, and I'm currently mourning the loss of my collector's edition of 1984. I don't know where it is, and I'm very sad, and I really want it back because I want to physically read the book. And it was a beautiful book. And if you don't know what 1984 is, you need to go listen to it, especially if you're in America right now, guys. Especially if you're in America right now. Next is my Kindle book. I'm reading the last one by Rachel Housel Hall. I'm just under 100 pages in because I started reading it, like fully reading it last night because I didn't have my physical book. I also actually didn't have my Kindle on me, but that's fine. I'm on page 80. That's where I'm at. I'm 13% of the way in, so I'm really hoping that I can, because I'm like devouring this. Like every once in a while I'll open my Kindle and I'm like, that's all I want to read out of. So I'm at page 80. What I do know so far is our three main characters, Jaden, Olivia, and Kai, which I'm not going to consider that a spoiler, but Kai wakes up with like no recollection of who she is, where she's from, what her name is, and Olivia is taking all of her belongings. And then Jaden gets Kai and Olivia out of a really sticky situation involving some guards or like some police or whatever. That's really all I know so far. I don't know much about it. It's very fantastical. It's very whimsical. It's very much a romantasy. It's also the first book in a series, but I believe that this is the only book out in the series right now. So, I mean, hey, whatever works, works. And then the last book I'm in the middle of is Collide by Balcabra. And I know that if I had brought this book with me to where I went last night, I would have been done with it because I have 100 pages left. Less than that, actually. I'm at page 288. There's 383 pages, I believe. And I eat this book up so fast. Like, I read it, I take everything in so much faster than I would, like, literally anything else. It is such a lighthearted romance. It is so fun. It's not really academic rivals. It's like you have the hockey captain and then you have the girl who hates hockey who's just trying to get an application through. And then they end up falling for each other, even though Summer really doesn't want to and Aiden really wants her. And like Aiden has such this like possessiveness over her, but like never makes it her problem. It's just his problem. And like he lets her do what she wants, whatever she wants, and he just accepts it even though he really doesn't want to. And then his friends go in. Like the side characters in this book are just as good as the main characters in this book. And I haven't had a book like that for so long. Like I fully believe that this is about to be a 5-star book. If the ending is as good as the rest of the book, this is going to be a 5-star book. I'm so excited to finish this book. Okay. That's the end of my spoiler section. I'm going to start doing spoilers at the end and try not to do it too much in the middle anymore. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. All my social media is down below. And I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye!